Okay, welcome to the Township of Sparta Environmental Commission meeting of Thursday, July 24th, 2025. The meeting is called to order at 7:02. We are live in the council chambers at the municipal building and also live streaming at www.youtube.com/@SpartaTWP/streams. Notice of this meeting was provided to the public and the press on January 10th, 2025 by delivering to the press and posting on the township website a copy of this notice. Would everyone please join me in saluting the flag?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Roll call, please, Emily.
Deputy Mayor Margie Murphy.
Here.
Chair Kimberly Knoll.
Here.
Vice Chair Leal Sarowine. Christine Dunbar.
Here.
Ted Gall.
Here.
Christine Rogers.
Here.
Barbara Kazalka.
Here.
Landon Tanieri.
Here.
Robert Otto.
Here.
John Groff.
Here.
Thank you.
Thank you, Emily. All right, first on the agenda is approval of the minutes of July 10th, 2025. This was quite a long meeting. I appreciate everybody who was here and hung in there, to the very end. Did go, I think, till 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. We don't often have those, that long of a meeting. So does anybody have any changes, updates, clarifications to the meeting minutes?
On page 2, the second line down, where it's talking about what Brian responded. If it was 38 square miles, it would be about instead of saying 2, it should say 4 deer, based on the 161 deer total. The math is wrong. It should be 4 deer per square mile.
Okay.
And then on the same page, under the presentation, bold, underline. 2 lines down from that, it says to show the recent cuts over the past 2 years.
Yep.
Get rid of the word ago, I guess, and it could just say over the past 2 years on Sparta Mountain.
Okay.
And then on page 5, in that middle paragraph, when the current plan was written in 2017, the journal article, the author's name is spelled incorrectly. It should have 2 T's.
At the end?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's that? On page?
5.
Page 5, second full paragraph, 1, 2, 3 down towards the end. Kellett. Kellett.
Oh, got it. Thank you.
That's all I saw.
Yours? Okay, good. Anybody else? Okay, those seem like relatively minor changes that most folks would be comfortable with approving the minutes, given those, one is a typo and clarifications. Is everybody okay?
Yes.
Okay, do I have a motion to accept the minutes?
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes with
Right.
those minor changes.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Christine. All in favor?
Aye.
I have to abstain. I was not here,
Yeah, I'm just gonna abstain too, because I wasn't here as well.
Okay, thank you.
but I did watch on YouTube.
At least on YouTube, you could probably fast forward a little bit.
Nope. I watched from start to finish.
Oh, good. All right, next up is applications. We have the capital improvement plan for Alpine School Addition. By a little bit of background, there is a special referendum that is happening on September 16th, so that the voters in the town can weigh in on this application. So I think it's over here, right, Emily? We have a down table? Okay,
I have
if folks
everything
want
set
to
up
come
on
and
the
look at it, we can check it out.
Yeah, I think we started looking at this previously.
You know, it's amazing why they didn't put it on the November election.
It'll cost a lot of money.
Like 20 grand?
And Christine, I think you said we did start looking at it, but then I don't know what happened.
I think it was pushed out and we decided we had more time to do it.
We wanted more time, yeah. Yeah, because I think it was supposed to be last meeting and that meeting.
Yeah, and it's also not being heard until August 8th, so we had plenty of time to review it.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay. This is what it looks like now. Actually, I went and walked around it the other day and the information seemed helpful. First floor plan right now. Yeah. Okay, so there's lots of kindergarten classes
I've seen these around.
and pre-K. It's just pre-K and kindergarten are there.
Now, right?
Yeah. Okay, this is first floor plan.
There's going to be a second floor.
This is still existing. I guess there's a cutoff here? Let's see. Yeah, I think they're showing the two halves of it.
Just the properties.
Oh, yeah, this is that one side. Okay, let's see
It's built when I was in fifth grade.
the other side.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Right, we're still only seeing existing, but I don't know if anybody is familiar with this building. You're probably not at all, John. Okay. So this is the site plan. Proposed second-story addition over the, it's like kind of behind it. This is the front where people walk in.
What's the difference
Ooh, look, a
between
new bus drop-off area.
the dark color?
The
and
dark,
That's existing.
that's existing, and these are proposed renovations, I believe, and that's proposed new building.
Okay, so this, and this are going to be new.
But there's going to be a second floor on top of the existing, correct?
No, this is existing, those are proposed renovations, these two, those are existing buildings.
Yes. Proposed second-story.
Proposed building is over here.
Oh, okay, and it's a second story. What's it going on top of?
It's going to be a two-story
Classrooms,
building.
and then,
Oh, and
yeah,
it's a two-story.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's only one story.
Oh, yeah.
it shows here. They're gonna have classrooms, that's the building. They're gonna have classrooms on the first floor, classrooms on the second floor, and the gym area over here.
That's the new building.
Oh, and they're gonna make that offices and storage. That makes sense.
So they'll be out of trailers or,
Well,
That's the goal, they want to
yeah.
get rid of all.
okay, but the population really hasn't gone up that much.
has it? I don't know. I think the kids
I
are.
I was looking at the demographics and
They've said that
North
that's
Village added,
overcrowded.
Yeah.
North
Village
Village.
has added
Okay.
a lot of,
Oh,
I
here's
don't
something
know
there.
the age that it's coming, but that added a lot more children than was originally proposed.
First floor plan and barrier-free path of travel. Okay, right. So if you're in a wheelchair, how are you getting around?
Is there an elevator? I didn't realize. Check. They have the two-story building.
Doesn't say that there's an elevator.
What's that?
Although, what is this?
Oh, what's that there? Oh, janitor.
That says janitor.
That doesn't say
Stairs.
anything about an elevator. Stairs?
Yeah, and so I don't know if there is an elevator. ADA bear.
That's a good question.
Well, they have the person on the second floor in a wheelchair, so how are they getting it?
Not up the stairs.
I got that.
Stair. Storage, stair. What is this? Storage or?
Classroom.
Maybe this is an elevator here. I don't know.
Is that a
I don't know what the code means.
SS dash
No.
11?
Let me see if I can- Alright.
Mm-hmm.
This is the roof plan, construction, new roof, new roof, new roof.
any of it. Okay. And the solar panels.
Partial first floor plan.
That's for the renovation of those
Yeah, it's
classrooms.
gonna be music room.
So
and
that's
then
the renovation
art
part.
classroom.
Mhm.
Oh, good, so they're not on carts, I've heard them talk about. Okay, here's the multi-purpose room for anybody who's been over there. This is the corridor.
That's the same thing, it's for the renovation of this part of the
Yep.
building, of the classrooms, so everything inside. Yeah,
That's what we were looking at before, that shaded
Yeah.
area.
Yeah. All right, here is, now we have our new building.
mhm.
This is existing. Yeah, this still says, I'm not sure if that's an elevator. These exit doors. Seems like a way out.
Maybe that was a reference to page 11. You see how they're numbered, SS9?
Oh, yeah. Right. New gym.
This is only for, or is that, what's that, it's only for pre-K and
Kindergarten. It
and
looks like
first?
they're adding first grade.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, and now they make second grade classroom.
Yeah, that's
Right,
the,
it goes
that's,
up to sec.
Yeah, I
third
think they're
grade's
adding
Yeah.
not
second.
bad. Third grade is only.
Oh, that's right,
fourth grade,
fourth, fifth, third,
Right,
Helen
yeah.
Morgan.
and then middle school.
Yeah, it was 1 through 6 Helen Morgan, 1 through 6 Alpine.
but they're,
Seventh, eighth, and-
they're shifting classes around, because in those rooms that they're renovating, those are for second grade right now, and they're putting the arts in one, music in the other one. That's why I think they're putting the second grade on the second floor of the new building.
Yeah, well, the big kids are second graders.
Yeah.
They go to the top floor.
Yep.
So
It's
that
like,
was
it's like
11.
bank
Was there anything? That
No.
was 11.
I'm still not clear on how somebody on a wheelchair would get up on the second floor. Not
No.
really.
Maybe they will have this
Nope.
small, like a,
Yeah,
One
yeah,
of those
like the-
lifts?
yeah, like lifts, yeah. I'm not sure, but
Okay.
I mean, wheelchair accessibility is not really under our purview. Comment on it.
mm-mm.
Okay, anybody see anything in there other than wheelchair?
What are they asking to do?
Hold on,
in
but
terms of
where are the
variance?
other,
Do you know?
there are other
Did
maps,
we
right?
get that engineered?
There are other maps.
I don't know, I didn't.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There
I
is
see.
an engineer's memo in there, if that helps.
Yeah, there are other maps showing the wetlands.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, the site map is just easier. It's really an purview.
there were more maps on this, definitely. There may be more maps.
Because I want to, just making sure that they.
Yeah, they were
Protects that
showing,
line.
yes, they were showing the wetlands here.
On the side.
Oh, I guess it was that map. I didn't, yeah. The big one that shows the new proposed building that
Yes.
show the wetland delineation over here.
Oh, really? Did
The
we miss
extent-
that?
Yeah, we missed that.
Let's go back.
Let's go back, yeah. Yeah, like
didn't
one
know
of them,
either.
Oh,
yeah, you
I
see,
see
yeah,
now.
so like,
Property line.
yeah. So the one that shows the new addition, let's go back to the next map, it will show how close we are to the wetlands. Yeah.
Would worry about parking for these additional rooms. But it appears they have a large lot there.
Yeah, and look, they're putting in a whole new bus lane, because right now,
Yeah.
the buses come in and drop the kids along here, while the parents are also dropping their kids in here, and the kids have to walk like this.
Yeah, and then they
So
have
this-
no parking.
Is that all staff on
Yeah.
that lot?
This seems a
Probably
lot
have room
more,
to expand.
yeah,
But then
This is
when
new.
they have
yeah.
This is
and
new
that's-
recreation stuff at the
So this
gymnasium,
right now, it's
gives a
all
little bit
paved.
more
That's
space.
that one, like the parking area for the buses in the back. So that's all paved right now.
Yeah, I think it is.
And that's, they want to, and they have the basketball court and something like that over there. And I think this is behind, like beyond that basketball and the,
Yeah, and then they have the
and the
wetland buffer.
wetlands, yeah, right over here.
Yeah.
And the buses.
Looks like they have new,
Yeah, this'll be new, this'll be new. This, I think, is existing. Oh, no, they said they're adding new. There are some there now, but I guess they're adding more. New asphalt, oh, I guess they're gonna move
But
over
I think
this.
they're
way with
expanding.
This is.
They're
Yeah,
gonna
three
say
lane.
widen this.
Widen over here.
3-lane.
3-lane traffic. I'm glad I don't own that house right there.
Why not? There's one on either side, I think.
No excuses to go to school. That's-
Exactly.
Well, I don't know what variances they're looking. I think there's a lot of these things.
That's a good.
Yeah, all those parking lots. Yeah.
But this is a pretty large.
If you like it or not.
I don't know if you don't want
That's
to
okay.
see this.
Formality.
Mm-hmm.
You did it for the sign for-
Those are the
Planning board?
plans.
Oh, just.
They're the
smaller
same,
version
yeah,
of
the
it.
same.
but that's-
Those are,
Planning board.
In October.
yeah.
So I
No,
don't
in August.
see, or August, yes, sorry.
Is it the, I think the vote is in September.
Yep, September
Right.
16th.
Yeah, they're working on their marketing and stuff right
So
now.
here's the variances.
Going on in holiday November.
I don't know how they managed to do that. Oh, no, these are just all the fees for variances. Where are the ones,
Yeah.
what are the variances they're asking?
He's the
Nothing in there
I
either?
don't think it was, no, it's the same copy. I don't think it was there.
Okay,
This is like a blank application
okay.
that they put there.
All right, so I guess that's our question. What are the variances you're requesting? Probably impervious coverage, since we
Oh,
don't see
yeah.
that. And I wonder if we'd want to request, that table is the fees associated? Well,
It would be interesting to see the landscape depicted as well,
yeah,
the additional stuff that the.
I agree.
Yeah.
Permeable pavement,
They haven't
you know,
recommended
permeable pavement, they should be able to put some of that in.
Yeah, this is the existing, yeah. Like the parking, are they putting the buildings
I don't
here,
know.
but they're extending to the sides. Parking here, parking here.
Decently.
Yeah.
He's doing construction, you need to operate back here.
Yep.
Also, the lighting plan.
Parking lot, lighting and ports.
So this was
Oh. Parking lot and the courts. And the lighting.
It's like a very
Yeah.
tight, in my opinion,
And-
for the buses. To turn, jump on the kids, you turn here and there. Right?
Looks tight to me.
Right? That's what I'm saying, it's
very tight.
like to drop them off, to park here, so how they gonna operate? But, I don't know, 136 feet, that's, it's not that many. 160.
Well, I know when my granddaughter went to, this was a zoo, the organization, and it was pretty full, as I recall. I'd have to go in every once in a while.
Yeah.
But,
I thought it
yeah.
was.
We have one
Maybe
for environmental,
permeable
sorry,
pavement over
education
here in this area would be good.
with an administrator liaison.
This is,
student
were we talking about
liaison,
this?
and
This is a large plaza here. There's a lot of.
Impervious.
Maybe say
That's,
they're
yeah,
gonna,
that's like
I don't
the
know how they're
parking lot
gonna
right
do
now.
trees,
Yeah.
I guess, but.
I don't know.
Yeah, when you look at
Soil
this plan,
conservation plan.
Are those the
it's not
Yeah,
included.
not the environmental
No,
impact.
trees. Yeah, all of this is the pavement right now.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so they are removing some.
So they're putting the building here,
Letter,
a few
but then-
trees,
But then there's,
and replacing them with the parking
this is
here.
the planning
This
board
is the new,
application. Check
this
this
is new.
out.
See
Yeah.
June
Yeah.
16th.
And they're
Yeah.
putting the more stuff
That's,
closer to wetlands.
that's
Just losing.
received from the planning board, right?
We'll have to
planning board
see, but
received
I think that
that day.
maybe if we
That's
see
an
that there's
Their
a lot of
application
impervious
checklist,
surface
okay.
increase, that maybe they could compensate like we
But
do
that's
in,
not the
for
plan.
adults.
Not
That-
The
that was
company
April.
or another
It said
school
they have
with
to be
older
within
children
25 days.
could maybe have a tree planting project somewhere.
No, they have a lot of like, they had a nature trail in the back. I know. It's just,
They do.
It says that
but it
there's
could always be.
site plan, architectural plans. This is just architectural
Oh,
plan
that's a
set.
good idea.
Yeah.
Make it more sustainable
Yeah.
or.
Isn't that what we asked for?
14
add
copies of
information.
site plan.
They're-
so-
But they're only.
I don't know if
kindergarten
I don't know which is
first, so
which,
you have
but-
to pass that
This-
on to
This is labeled architectural site. plan.
middle school
Okay.
kids. The green team at the middle
So
school.
where's,
Yeah, exactly. But they always need excuses to go outside at that age, so.
I don't know if that, we're gonna be able to comment on architectural
Bring them
plan, because
somewhere.
usually the
No,
site
no.
plans is what has everything that we usually look at, right?
Yeah, I'm not talking, but this is labeled architectural site. plan.
Oh.
We went with the site plan,
Site
Yeah,
plan
I see what you're saying,
Yeah.
but maybe
has
they
not
just,
been submitted to date.
yeah. Okay.
You
Yeah,
saw
what
that,
about
right?
drainage? What about all of the stormwater runoff and all of
Down the
that?
hill?
Yeah.
maybe there's combined.
Down that,
Yeah, right.
Architectural and site plan, it could be combined.
the two houses on the
Yeah,
corner.
because normally when we see these site plans, they do have
Landscaping, lighting.
Yeah,
landscaping,
that's-
lighting,
yeah.
water. All right, so we'll ask for all those things.
Mm-hmm.
Setbacks, impervious cover table,
Yeah.
soil
Okay.
conservation. Do they not need to do it? I think besides that amount of disturbance.
Well, remember we saw Sussex County, Sussex Tech, and we saw detailed plan.
Everything.
And all they were doing was taking down that one, I don't know, beehive shaped building. I don't know how else to describe.
Yeah, they like removed 80%, kept like 20% and just changed it and took a new little.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
then they closed down the pool, I think, too.
Yeah, they closed down the pool.
Oh, really? At Sussex Tech?
Well, the pool hasn't been open in years.
Oh, really?
Like maybe a decade. And it was just sitting, that whole building was just sitting empty with like storage stuff in it.
Why?
So they finally took it down. Probably maintenance of the pool. That building was built in the 1950s, 1954.
They're working
Something
better
crazy.
now to work with the community college.
Yeah.
So hopefully they can help each other.
Yeah, or something like that. That's when that school opened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it was 60.
No, I used
Something
to
like
go
that.
swimming over there all the time. when My grandkids were babies.
What is the?
I mean,
Oh, so I knew it was too much.
it was there
Where
in
did you
high
just-
school.
So they made it to 60.
It must
Oh, in the,
Yeah, the dome that they tore down. Yeah.
It almost looks cool.
It was here, right? Wow.
In fact, the
It was somewhere.
college practice is there.
So we have
And I'm
multiple
sure that
types
there's
of-
other schools in the
I don't know.
that use that pool.
I didn't ask if they had a fire suppression.
No, we need the actual
Yeah, I saw
fund,
the
like,
request
what's
for
the-
that, and we didn't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Sussex has a pool as well. That's about.
I did
that's
see
about it.
emergency exit.
I've never seen that
I don't know,
pool.
maybe they do.
I'll put that on the list too.
But also,
Because if they did, they would advertise
Dave,
community
the
hours.
I saw a comment that Dave.
That campus has so much potential.
But now you have the why, and that's,
Okay.
Yeah, everyone just goes. to the
Because he
class.
would call out setbacks and stuff, I think.
Okay. All right, we got it. All right, next, I'm sorry, any other comments I didn't capture? Right now, what I have, just in case people couldn't hear. Wastewater, fire suppression, environmental impact statements, engineers report, second floor wheelchair, how are they getting up there? Landscape plan, lighting plan, and impervious coverage. Oh, and construction mitigation. Okay. All right, thank you. All right, moving on to correspondence. We got from PSE&G a bridge replacement that is happening. It is on Woodport Road, 854 Woodport Road. Looking at it, it looks like, I think we determined it's over when you're leaving Sparta and going south on Route 15. It's over there in that area. And it's essentially to allow the wetlands water to go through. And they're replacing wooden mats, wetlands crossing currently comprised of timber mats with a new crossing comprised of concrete pipe located within the ROW referenced above.
what's wrong with the mats? Mats seem like they're more sustainable than making a concrete structure with the pipe. Are they afraid that it won't suffice in case of flooding?
Read that map.
Yeah, explanation, like why.
Exclamation.
What's the explanation for this? I don't know enough about it. Does anybody know what ROW stands for?
Right of
Right
way.
away.
Oh, thank you so much.
Why are they, and they're paving the gravel? Bridge for the animals? I don't know.
I thought it was a bridge for animals too at first, but I'm not sure that's.
Or is that a
true.
bridge for, I guess?
I think it's for the water.
I think it's for the water.
You didn't happen to bring this map with you, did you, Emily? Okay. It's just super small.
So small.
Timber
Restoration
mats.
plant list seed mix?
You can see that?
Yeah, well, I brought glasses. Not normally, but
I
it-
don't have a
I'm really
magnifying,
impressed.
wait, let me, I got
There's
a
bee-
magnifier on my
there's
phone.
bee balm. I mean, I like what I see in here. Bergamot, wild bergamot, bee balm, common milkweed. So I mean, that's good. A lot of the restoration plant seed mix.
I gotta say, I'm impressed that you can see this.
I am too.
I can't even see that.
Well,
I have
I brought
bifocal
these.
contacts.
Swamp milkweed.
Oh, yeah, sage.
Yeah.
Blue, false blue indigo. Okay, I can get some of it.
That's,
Oh, yeah, this is all good.
it would just be, I would be curious why they're paving the gravel area. I assume it makes access easier.
Yeah, they just don't provide much reasoning when they do these projects sometimes.
And then I want to know a little bit about well, it would be nice to know the minor soil boring purpose 4-inch minor soil borings.
I noticed that the date on this is June 30th. And
On this here, my only comment would be, is this pipe going to stop the flow of any stream or water? Impede the flow of any water?
I'm sorry, Christine, what were you saying?
I did notice that the received date is June 30th. And it asks us to submit our written comments within 15 calendar days. And now it's what, the 24th?
I know that we've responded late in the past, and we have still gotten an answer. So we'll have to turn this one around pretty quick, Emily.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to call them and ask them Ted's question and anybody else's question? And
Yeah.
I can try to get back to you tomorrow.
Okay, that'd be great. So the other question had to do with the soil boring. Like, why are they having to do that? And I think your question was why, what's wrong with the timber mats?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you adding the concrete in the pipe?
Could they share like digital folder of, so we could see this in more detail, and maybe some of the rationale? Could you, maybe they could share a digital folder with you? I mean, you can ask these questions, but if they had like a plan set with the rationale,
Did you send this one out via, or no?
I don't think so, because it was only this.
Yeah, it was only this
Yeah.
one page.
Yeah, can we
Oh,
have
wait
the
a
copy
minute.
of the whole application from the?
come on.
Did you see what it says? You can call and make an appointment to view the application at the office in Trenton.
Oh, okay.
No. That would be a little bit, but I can call to see if there's anybody there that, can draw up the application and answer questions.
All right. All right, thank you, Christine.
But we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
All right, let us know.
I mean-
All right,
It's, yeah, it says it.
It
Where's the
says
back?
there, yeah.
sorry, what was the other comment? I missed it, Barbara.
I mean, it says here, as required, one complete copy of the entire application package is also being provided. So was the township provided with the application or?
I think this is it. You're
Yeah.
looking at
Oh,
it.
that,
This is everything.
I think, okay, I thought this was just like the legal letter.
No.
Saying that, okay, that's.
All right, Christine's gonna call. Thank you so much. Are we ready to move on to the next one? Public comment? Bring it up to the public, and no public is here. So moving on to reports. Neil's not here, so we won't have a minor subcommittee report, minor site plan report. Margie, would you like to go first, or?
We haven't had any meetings
Okay,
since we met last, except for, there are 5 applicants for the 5th town council seat.
okay.
For petitions were handed out. And they have to be turned in August 20th, August 21st,
Okay.
to be put on the ballot for November.
August
there
21st to be on ballot.
I
Okay.
believe it's August 21st, 23rd. And there has been no appointment to fill the term as of yet. But we will have a meeting the second week in August, will be our next meeting.
What's taking so long?
I
It's
think
a
at the,
good question.
I think Mayor Neal said he was going to put us on the agenda to provide the town council with our annual report, Environmental Commission annual report.
Okay,
So we looked at it last time and we approved it.
okay.
So we'll present it at that meeting too.
Oh, great, okay.
right, great. I'll double check if we're on the agenda. I don't know how busy your agenda's gonna be, but,
I don't,
see.
not, I
Not too
don't,
bad?
not yet,
Okay.
but I have a pre-agenda meeting Tuesday, so.
okay. Yeah, so
I'll
just
put that
make
on the-
sure we're on there. I mean, if there's room.
Okay,
But you all should have also gotten a copy already too. Oh, Emily left. I'll ask her.
Uh,
All right,
to put your environmental,
the annual report, Environmental Commission's annual report, which is
Report.
June 30th through June 30th, so
Okay.
2024 to 25. I don't know why it's June to June, but it is.
some annual companies, annuals, June to, I don't know. Yeah,
All right. Christine, do you want to go next?
Well,
Or Rob, I'm
I
sorry.
think that would be Rob, yeah.
Yeah, Rob, Planning Board?
No comment. I mean, it was,
Okay. Okay, yeah, we spent a
didn't
lot
have a
of time in
report or not?
executive session and really we didn't cover much other business.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
sorry.
And then Landon, Trails.
Yeah, Trails has been going very well as expected. I guess in the summer, people actually are very interested in stuff. So steady progress on trail projects, but really good progress on looking at the station park and middle school and high school area. So hopefully we get some finalized information, and then we can officially come to the town with a bit more of a proposal and information, and then go from there and hopefully get some shovels in the ground sooner rather than later, and see a project that we're looking at projects that are really low hanging fruit and things that would really improve the town in all aspects, from the environmental side of things, safety, recreation. So that location has been a top priority, especially given how many people are using it. So it's definitely been at the top of our attention, and we're at the point where we're going to start subdividing within our little committee. So if you have any people who might be interested to actually work and have a task at hand, please let us know. So thank you.
Thank you. That sounds exciting. All right, I didn't miss anybody, right? No. Okay. Unfinished business. Is there any updates on the Sustainable New Jersey certification?
I could put a couple of additional actions in for our recent projects. The final approval is the end of this month, so that'll go in. The only other one I need to put in is the update for recycling. There was like a recycling education and compliance one that we got approved last time, so I'm just trying to update that so we get those points again. And Emily's looking into the points for the solar and the vehicles, electric vehicles, that we got approval last time, but I think they don't know if they have access yet to all the files. So if it doesn't get approved by next week and we get access, then we'll just put it in later.
Okay. Awesome.
access to,
The database that has all of the annual data for Mike Dempsey retired, and he used to have the access, so they're trying to get
Gotcha.
access to the files.
okay.
But we did, I don't know if you heard this, but we did get bronze certification.
Yeah.
So we have enough points for that.
Yes,
Yep.
that's awesome.
I mean, we'll have to get the official notice, but. All right, the next three are resolutions that, I'm gonna also hopefully get on the agenda for the town council so that I can bring them to your attention, and then hopefully get the town council to have some comments and maybe approve them, so,
Okay,
okay?
okay. I know actually Neil did attend a meeting with, down in, he went to mayor's conference,
Oh,
and he attended a meeting on, we were looking at composting and certain things like that, so he's got all that information.
okay, great. Yeah, I know, we have talked about that over the years.
Can I just add a little something about these three?
Yes.
I think they're particularly significant because all three of them pertain to Sparta in some way. They're not resolutions that just impact the coastal area or the central Jersey or the Bergen area. all of these: packaging, paper product stewardship, waste, food waste reduction, and even us here need funds if we were to have a climate-related disaster. So these are all really great things for us to support.
Any other comments on those? All right, thank you. Student liaison, we have not had an application yet that I'm aware of, but Emily just sent it back out, and John was nice enough to reach out to his school and some folks there, but no luck so far. So thank you. We'll keep asking. Okay. Any other unfinished business that maybe didn't make it here?
I have a question. What if we went to the businesses? And I know I have gone to different, like, just coffee shops in town, and some of them were using paper straws at points, ended up back being plastic straws. Some of them used more compostable instead of all the different to-go plates. They were using ones that were much more environmental friendly. And that seemed to have kind of subsided. Did you know, I don't know if you,
I've noticed that also in some places. Why are you giving me my food in this to take home?
and the extra the plastic spoons and forks and, so I started noticing that. I started going to different places and seeing what they had there. And it was really, I found like Green Beans has a great straw that's paper that they use.
Yeah.
So I'm going to find out and see if maybe some of the restaurants around wouldn't just start doing something as small as that
Yeah, if we could make specific recommendations
of brands and,
just for a few small things and ask them to comply. Yeah, and see where we go. I know that this week is Get Rid of Plastic in Your Kitchen Week.
it is.
Yeah, I was listening to the radio, and they had a whole report on things that you should replace in your kitchen going forward. And stainless steel, of course, was really big. And
Of having
to-
and not replacing.
yeah, just to get rid of your plastic spoons and, implements. Blenders were a problem, though. Coffee makers were a problem to find good, sustainable replacements. They recommended for frying pans, cast iron was good, or ceramic
Yes.
are good.
Never aluminum. Ever.
Right, yeah, there's allergy, severe.
And like 20, almost 30 years ago, I threw out I started researching this, that it developed, they were doing autopsies on people when Alzheimer was getting more of a major concern. And everyone they did a autopsy on, they had an amazing amount of aluminum in their brain. Yeah,
Yeah.
I threw everything out.
Yeah, there are some restaurants that are actually, they're setting the standard in the culinary arts and replacing what they cook with now to hopefully start a trend.
That's great.
You could also use a coffee press.
Yes, she
Or-
recommended
pour-over.
that, a glass
Yes.
coffee
that's what I've
press.
been
That was
using.
another one, yeah.
Or a pour over. You just put the ceramic thing in and pour over the top is another way to make coffee.
And there'd probably be less caffeine because it's the brewing time that brings down the caffeine.
Yeah.
That's why espresso has less caffeine.
Does it?
Yeah. It tastes different, but it has less, it's the brewing time that brings down the caffeine.
I didn't know that. All right, moving on to new business. So last meeting, we had two presentations. One was about Sparta Mountain and protecting our forests and why we should be concerned about protecting our forests. And the second one was about deer management. I apologize, we should have had deer management on here also as part of new business. So the organization, Julia Sommers, and I think they're called all I can think of is SOS, but that's not their name. The Sparta Mountain Stop the Chop organization, they went ahead and assisted us with drafting a resolution as per the next steps from that presentation. That just got sent out 1 or 2 days ago. But Christine was very quick on the draw and has already reviewed it and had a couple changes to it. So I'm going to go ahead and review Christine's suggested changes, and then if there's more, we can do that. I suggest we don't take a vote today and allow a little bit more time to digest it. But let's see what everybody else thinks. So the very first line that Christine wants to change is just basically getting rid of the parentheses. So that says Sparta Mountain Wildlife Management Area Forest Stewardship Plan, and not in parentheses, and then the parentheses are only on March 2017. And then
Is it easier if
Also-
I just email it to everyone? Because I have like I have several changes.
Yeah.
Overall, I think I really did like this, but I had some tweaks to the language to just make it, I think, a little bit more of a formal municipal document in places. Because this is going to be a resolution that we're hoping the town council adopts. So I'm happy to send it out, but that might be easier, Kim, if we just like send that out or combine it with everyone else's changes, and then we just have one document to look at, because I had a couple.
this is her change. You can have this paper copy if you want.
Yeah, this is the one Emily printed out that was the original,
Yeah.
but like
Okay.
I sent that to Kim today with my changes.
Okay.
I just got it like an hour before this meeting. You want a hard
Or
copy or-
you can send it to me, and I
Okay.
can print it out, that's fine.
So do folks feel it's okay to take a look at this and digest it over the next, before the next meeting? Okay.
Yes.
Is
Yeah,
everybody,
That's all right, you can.
okay, I'll keep my paper.
Yeah.
Is everybody here for in August? Or are people going on vacation?
Going on vacation, but I'll be here at the last meeting in August.
The next one, you're not here, Christine?
But the next one's the 13th,
uh,
but I'm there for that.
Would be
14th.
The 14th?
August 13th, 14th.
So everybody else is here? Yeah, I don't mind going one more meeting. I don't want to go like all the way to September, I think. Okay,
If I have any comments, I'll forward
Perfect.
them before I leave.
thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Next item is the deer management plan. So one of the next steps from the presentation from DEP's Fish and Wildlife presentation regarding how to help us with our deer problems. The next step is to basically talk to them about creating a deer management plan and what that would look like. And so they would come in and do a study. They couldn't really say how exactly where our deer are a problem or exactly how many deer we have. They said on average, kind of a town of our size would have, 4 deer per square mile. So the deer management plan gives you more details, a more in-depth study about how severe, how healthy, how much deer population you have, and then also will help you identify where to focus. Maybe there's a larger problem. For example, I'm not saying this is the case, in Lake Mohawk versus, up Glen Road in the woods where there's hunting happening quite often. And then they also make a recommendation at the end of that as to what we should do about an issue if we have a deer issue, which I think that we do, but they would do that analysis also. So I think we should move forward with that. I don't know other folks' thoughts. I just want to make sure that we are all aligned. I don't think it requires a formal vote, but I'd like to hear everybody else's thoughts.
I think I remember him mentioning that, that there is a grant, there may be a grant involved, so that would be, really good. And I think we should, like you mentioned, keep in mind that the deer they don't have walls around to just keep them in one section of our town. And looking around at my neighbors bought a very expensive kind of signal. You know, they planted it in the ground and it shoots out a signal, a wavelength that are supposed to keep the deer and the rabbits and everything out of their yard. I was leaving tonight and I looked over, all of their hostas are gone.
I have tried everything, including that. It didn't
It didn't work. Okay. Yeah, because I was thinking, because my garden has been devastated there in Sparta Commons on the ridge. I'm not even planting anything else this year. Maybe some chrysanthemums, you know?
All I have are the vincas. Pull them out and they'll spit them out, but they won't eat them, but that's it.
Not native.
Yeah. That's it.
All right, any other, I think we're in agreement. We want to move forward with creating a deer management line. Okay, I'll continue to work with Brian and get that moving. And then if we need a grant, we'll have to go to town council, of course, to get approval for that, and we'll go from there.
Is this a town council decision to move forward, or is this E EC?
It depends on if we need money
the
for the
money.
grant. If we need money for it, then they have to approve all grants that the
Mhm.
town gets.
Okay.
If it doesn't cost anything, we'll just do it, I think. I think it's within our purview.
Nobody can hear you.
I think if it doesn't cost any money, we can go ahead and do it, but.
Great. I just are we on new business still?
Yeah. Is there any other new business?
I just want to mention maybe a couple of things. One is that we have been really, I'm very grateful to Christine and you and everyone here because we have had such excellent programs this year. I've been on the EC for a few years and we have really outdone ourselves. And my concern is that how can we get our neighbors to come and see them? And, you know, I felt so bad for Renee and Michelle with the preservation. They drove all the way up from Knowlton. This is their life preserving land. They're experts. And then here we are, we're learning a lot, but where were our neighbors, you know? And AmeriCorps with Jenna Black doing her presentations, the same thing. And now we have two spectacular PhDs in ecology here that are renowned throughout this area, Sharon Wander and Emil DeVito. And again, there's all of these blank seats, you know? I mean, they are the best, you know, for this area in the world. So maybe we could kind of scratch our heads and think about that. I know that we have tried with the signs, right? The signage, and it's on our website. I've mentioned it to Sparta Commons folks when we have our meetings. But to get them out, you know, I'm just hoping that we're seeing more people on Zoom.
Oh, absolutely. There's a lot more views. There's,
Wonderful.
I know, I think I checked on Monday, our last meeting with the deer management and ecology, there was about, I think, 83 views, which is, you know, pretty high for that, for this,
Yeah.
so.
There was like 15 when I was watching, because I can see how many people are
Yeah,
viewing
me
it.
too. I
Okay.
see it. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was pretty good.
So what it seems like is people are watching it, some online, but some are watching it after the fact.
Afterwards.
Yeah.
Because I had to log some of the numbers for our sustainable jersey. So I was pleased because, like you said, people haven't been coming here necessarily, but we have had dozens watch our meetings. So I think that's at least a good sign for, you know, our presentations and our regular meetings. But it seems like the ones that have, you know, presenters have better attendance.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
And having these little lights here when you speak into this, because it really is hard to hear.
yeah,
And having this and knowing that you're talking, you can hear
yeah.
at home. I mean, I've got my,
Oh, I just wanted to say one thing. I mean, I think this might speak to like a bigger technology problem, maybe or improvement that can be done. We have only one camera to show everything. So I know at other municipalities, especially when you're getting to the 20,000s plus people, even your cities, your 50,000 people, they have 2 to 3 cameras to switch angles when a lawyer is speaking or a presenter is speaking, and it kind of makes the clip, if we are going to then advertise or show off that 20-minute presentation on Facebook or make a separate YouTube video of just the presentation, it's a little bit more engaging than having almost like a CCTV
I agree
angle.
with you, yeah.
Yeah,
You know, when you're watching on YouTube, you can't even see the faces, you know, it's so far away.
yeah, yeah. I think we'll get there, but I know that there is technology because a few years ago I was at the Newton meeting and they stopped during public comment and people from home were asking questions. Yeah. I don't know how they did it, but there was an actual dialogue and question and answer with these folks from home. And if we're having folks at home watch it, I mean, I know it's less the number that are real time, you know, I think that would be very engaging. And I don't know what we would have to do to our technology to,
You could
to
just keep
incorporate
asking
that.
as during the presentation, if anyone's watching, send in their comments, and by the end of it, if there's any comments, Emily can read it out.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
like
that's
there's
a
live comments on YouTube.
like a, send them in the chat or, yeah.
There's live comments on YouTube?
I've never seen where you can put them when you're watching it.
Oh, yeah, usually on my phone, I see them pop up.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, because I have the YouTube to make sure it's streaming properly, you know?
Oh,
And I see
okay.
the comments.
Because you don't see it on the TV.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
not
Yeah,
on the
my phone,
TV,
I
on
do.
the phone
Okay.
or a computer.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense.
But they turn it off for maybe some meetings where it might not be appropriate to have the public
Yeah, like,
commenting and
planning board.
have them come in person and do it. Right.
Why?
That's always best.
Yeah.
You know, but if you know them, if you recognize them, they can identify themselves maybe as a resident or concerned resident. It would be great. Could you do that now? Can you look to see if there's any questions? I'm just curious.
Zero.
There's only 2 people viewing, and one is probably myself now. Yeah, there's no.
Thank you, whoever's out there viewing. We appreciate you. Come on in.
See you.
So Emily, you said it was
Here, yeah.
83 when you last checked. The one on July 10th,
Yeah, I think
10th,
so.
right?
Yeah.
It's 167 now.
Wow, okay. That just about
One of them
doubled.
was
That's great.
Margie.
And Mark, but we were on the same.
Awesome.
Just one more thing. Did anybody get a chance to view that artificial turf webinar from Sustainable New Jersey?
I didn't, I registered and I did not get to see it, but I know Dean did.
Okay.
So I will get,
I saw his name. I did also.
I registered, but yeah, did
Okay.
you watch it?
I watched it. Yeah.
Can you go back and,
They said they weren't going to record it, but then farther into the presentation, Taylor McFarland, the director of the New Jersey Sierra Club, said she would post it.
oh,
So maybe I'll try to find out about that.
yes, would you?
Yeah.
Please, thank
I
you.
don't know whether she's going to post it on her website. I don't think so. I think she probably would give permission for Sustainable New Jersey to post it on theirs.
Yeah, because
Okay.
it was like a lunchtime.
It was a 12 o'clock
Yeah.
meeting.
12 to 1, yeah.
And I know I tried to go too, but then work happened.
Excellent, excellent presentation.
What were the major takeaways from it? Do you recall?
Oh, yeah, that on one of the days that we're having right now, if you take a thermometer and put it like a meter above the field, it's 158 degrees for those kids. That really stuck in my mind. But if you take the same thermometer and you put it over grass, it's just in the 90s, like normal air temperature. And there's more injuries injuries are up, especially for girls, for some reason, because it's very slick. I know my granddaughter played on that for a while, and
There's no give. like grass.
Yeah.
That's why for the World Cup, they're making all the American stadiums switch back to grass field.
Yeah, and for one typical field, I'm not sure if this is right, so I probably shouldn't say it, but it was a lot. It was like, in 1 year, all of Europe, there's like 40,000 tons of plastic that come off of all of their fields.
In PFAS or in being removed?
PFAS, just, it washes into, because they can measure it, they can see the erosion on it, so they know this has disappeared into the water, wash away, or into the soil also. Yeah,
It's like Ungerman Field, and we have the river right there, the stream.
yeah.
See one stream is right there.
We tried. We tried to stop that. Maybe we can take a look at that and make a suggestion, because we're gonna have to replace that in 6 or 7 years, the new one that just got put in. And then, just creating heat islands and all of the most vulnerable
Coming.
kids are playing on that. So
Yeah.
it's not
Oh.
great.
And every 10 years, right, they have to be replaced?
That, 7
And they
years, I
said
thought.
if you,
And
if
they're
you
hazardous waste.
actually look at the cost of the field
Yep.
and everything
Mm-hmm.
and compare it to a real field's cost, that a real field comes out ahead in terms of economy.
Well, because there's
Yeah.
at the end, you pay a pretty big price because you got to truck that all out. And then you haven't even calculated the cost from the runoff. Yeah, that's the disposal of whatever remains. But from the time of installation to the disposal, there's a certain percentage, again, that's lost to runoff. So,
Yeah, They sit out there in rolls and they don't know really how to dispose of them. So you have these fields and huge rolls at these places that have agreed to take them off, or paid to dispose of them, but they're just sitting there and they're eroding and adding to the problem.
They can't be recycled.
No.
No.
Yep. We said all that at the town council meeting that.
yep.
What's the next turf field that's up for date for replacement in the town? Would it be the Freedom Fields in Station Park?
My understanding is we have two fields. It's Ungerman and the ones out
White Lake,
at White Lake
are they?
that are town-owned. Now, that doesn't include the Board of Ed-owned fields.
But Station Park's owned by the Parks Department. I'm pretty sure Freedom Field is that.
Oh, yeah, that is two. You're right. So I guess we have three.
Yeah.
Station Park, did you mention?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Station Park, there's one at White Lake, and then. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see a moratorium that we no longer put turf fields in. We can finish the life of the ones that are here, but I think we should no longer put them in.
I think the governing body should start to set aside money for that eventual conversion back to natural gas and removal of, I mean, they should be planning it now, so that the money is there available. And also,
Well, I don't know if you'll recall, because they used Green Acre dollars.
I was
to
gonna
do the
say,
field.
also Green Acre money was used to put in fake grass. So I would also recommend that not be used for plastic. But was Green Acre also the inclusive playground that was floated for Station Park? Whatever happened with that?
It's still being worked on because.
But it has the same issue because it uses, for that surface, it uses recycled tires, and I was just on one in Byram. It's the same material, similar material.
I think the scope is changing a bit now with
Yeah.
some of the funding stuff.
Okay.
The fields were put in though with open space funds, right? Which are different.
Than Green
I thought it was
Acres.
Green Acres, not open.
Is it?
No, it was at least the White Lake Fields were open space, that 1 cent fund.
The inclusive playground was, I thought, Green Acres. And
Yeah, the
other
playground was
the
Green Acres.
Playground, yeah.
Yeah.
And
But I don't think they're using Green Acres for that, didn't they?
open
decide-
space, yeah, you're right, open space for the,
And that brings up something else, but
They couldn't do that.
but
So maybe we could look at making a recommendation that open space funds aren't used for artificial turf.
Turf.
all right, anything else? Good discussion. All right, do I have a motion to?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Thanks, Rob. Thanks, Landon, for seconding. Okay, meeting adjourned at 8:07. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank
Thank you.
Thank you.
you, everyone.
When's your last day?
For end of August.